Okay, so province is usually what we use to describe a region or an area consisting of cities and towns. So the word you were looking for then was a province made up of cities or suburbs and the countryside.
Okay.
But that was still a very good answer. So what I liked about that answer was that you told me the name of the place of the area that you are from, your hometown, but you also described that it is good for tourism and it is made out of countryside and the city. So well done on that answer. So the next question, which is something that you've already done some of this, you have already described some of this to me, but could you please describe the area that you come from?
Yeah. ให้พิมพ์ได้เห็นใช่ไหมโอเค Okay, teacher speak again.
No problem. I will repeat the question.
Okay. Okay.
Could you please describe your hometown?
Okay. Well, I'm live in Sumut Prakan. That is a province that consists of tourism from other countries and from some province in Thailand, such as I have ever seen American American citizens that travel in my province and or my home.
Okay, so what you're saying is that it has a lot of tourism
Yes.
and farming, which is a good answer. And you have a lot of Americans that live in your area.
Yes, I have ever seen in a เมืองโบราณ that is a place that consists of history of Thailand.
Oh wow, interesting. So it's a very historic area
Yeah, it
that
is
you
a
are
historic
from.
area. Yeah.
Great. So as we're talking through your answers, you are very welcome to take notes and write down keywords. I would like you to write down province for me, please, whether it's in Thai or in English, but the word province that you're using. And under it, we will write some other words that we can use for province. So we'll use some synonyms for province. So for example, you could say area.
Oh, areas. Okay.
You could say neighborhood.
Neighborhood. Okay.
Community. And region. REGION.
Okay.
So these are all different words that you could use, as well as the word province, which I think would help you a lot in your sentences. And so you don't feel like you have to repeat the same words again and again to describe your hometown. Okay? So when I say specifically hometown, we're not just talking about the general area. We're talking about the town you are from. So the small neighborhood area where you live, right? So you could, on that question, you could tell me a little bit about the schools in the area. Are there any parks? What do you like to do in your hometown in your free time? So do you think you could tell me how many schools are in your area?
approximate like 3 school that I know. So that
Great.
means probably it can have some school that I don't know.
That's okay. So as part of that answer, you could say, in my hometown, there are 3 schools. And then you can go on to describe other things. Like, in my hometown, I like to go and visit my friends at their houses. Or I like to go and watch movies in the cinema.
Okay.
Or there are lots of parks in my area. Or there are lots of people that walk their dogs down my street. So any of those answers or anything similar would be really good. One thing I've noticed with you is that you do speak very quickly. Your English is fantastic, and the way you put your sentences together is very, very good. But don't worry about trying to get it out really quickly. Take your time to form the words, and that helps you to think about what you're going to say next as well.
Okay.
Okay. Also, don't worry too much about answering me straight away. If you like, you can just say, let me think. And if it helps you, you could write down a couple of words just as you're thinking about it to form your answer to me. Does that sound, does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. So how about we try that question one more time? You can repeat yourself, so don't worry about saying the same thing as you said before. Just try and think about what I've said and try and apply that, try and use that, okay? So, Ong, can you describe the area that you come from?
Okay. Well, I'm come from Suprakan. That is consists of many school and many park and many tourism from from every part in this world. For example, my school is an international school.
Wow.
And the front of my school is a park and a market.
Fantastic. Well done.
Yeah.
That was a really good answer. Thank
So,
you.
okay.
Okay, well done. So did you feel that? That feels better? That sounds better?
Yes.
Well done. Good job. Okay, the next question is, what facilities are there in your area for children and teenagers? What facilities?
Okay. Uh, mm, okay. The facility that is near my house and in my hometown, it is gym or a shopping mall. Um, and mm, and it has some sport field, such as a table tennis or football field or basketball. Uh-huh.
Wow,
Okay.
that's really cool. And that's a really great answer. So you came up with lots of examples and you told me a lot about the facilities that you have. So well done. All right, so I wish we had a table tennis court in my area. That's really cool. Right, so you've already said this, but this is the next question. So you can just answer this question again. So, Ong, is it a place where tourists go?
Okay. Okay. In free time, I always to go gym because I think it is because I feel relaxed when I go gym.
Okay. That was a good question for if I asked you, when do you go to the gym? But the question was, do tourists go, like, so are there tourists in your area? Which is yes, because we spoke about that already. Right?